How's that like? Oh, it's not too bad. Hey, y'all. It is raining here. It just got dark all of a sudden. Anyway, what's up, y'all? It's Thursday. It is 12:01, 12:02, Thursday, March 12th. Listen, if you're seeing this, you're probably curious about making money from your phone, from your computer, or from your device. You probably learned it trying to figure out how to make money from your phone because you ain't trying to go into nobody else's job. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how that can be. Let's talk about how it's possible. I'm Tanya, as y'all know, because that's the name of my page. Where's my coffee? If I just so happen to start sweating and leave to go get something to cool myself off, just know today is the day of hot flashes. Don't pay that no mind. Just deal with it. Just go with me. Just pray for me. Just go with me. All right. And I probably shouldn't even be drinking the coffee because that's probably gonna help it happen anyway. But yeah, like I said, if you are trying to make money from your phone, then let's talk about it. All right. Yeah. We can do that. We can actually do that. We're going to talk about making money from our phone because the bills are not playing. The bills are going up. Gas is going to be extremely high. It's already $8.12 in California. Our gas went from for regular 87, 279 to 339 in less than a week. In less than a week. I know a lot of people are curious on how you can make some extra money because we are going to make some money. Hold on. My husband is so crazy. I'm up here trying to be serious and trying to share opportunity with y'all, and he joking me. So anyway, y'all, hey, my name is Tanya. As y'all know, I'm here to talk real quick. I'm gonna do a really quick message. Dog, what am I trying to say? I'm having a brain fart. I am here to talk to y'all real quick for a very short amount of time about digital marketing. Okay, digital marketing. Why? Because people are making money from digital marketing. And can I say that I am? Yes. And I had to come close to the camera. Yes, I am also. Okay. All right. What is digital marketing? What is digital marketing? It is a product or service that lives in your phone. I need to lose some weight. I need to exercise. I'm home, so I can. Digital product is a product or service that's in your phone. Things such as PDFs. If you're joining the chat, I'm telling you, we're talking about how to make some money from our phones so that we don't have to go clock into nobody else's job. We're talking about how to give ourselves options and be okay with having options. We're talking about streams of income that are outside of you having to go clock in, depend on somebody else's paycheck, so that you can create your own or income, because the jobs are going to tell you how much you're going to make. How many times you go to a job and you can tell them how much you want to make? You can kind of like negotiate, but 9 times out of 10, they have a limit. With digital marketing, you have no limit. You can make what you choose to make if you work it. You have to work it. And I have to stress that when you work it, it works for you. Y'all, I've been scared, terrified to go live on TikTok for the longest time because TikTok is a whole different beast. I've been going live. I've been seeing my room has been growing. I have been getting questions. So people are curious. The times that we're living in call for additional sources of income. The job is just not it anymore. And if you have a job and yours is it, kudos to you. Hold on to it before it don't hold on to you. I know plenty of y'all are out there wishing and pleading and begging and borrowing mindsets to get 1, 3, 5% income increase. They're not doing cost of living. What is it? Cost of housing, cost of living increases no more. At least ours stopped. They're not doing that at a lot of places anymore. They're cutting the bottom line because a lot of these companies are losing money and they're losing contracts. So they're having to figure out how to trim down their outgoing finances. And then some of them just cutting it because I'm going to be honest. They're trying to keep the money at the top. They're not trying to put it in our pockets. Now think about that. How many of y'all just tired of being broke? How many of y'all are just tired of being broke? I know I was. And I had a job. And I made good money. But it was taken away from me. One paycheck, your job. One job, that's not job security. There's no job that is secure, especially if you don't own it. If you don't own the company, your job is not secure. Oh, God, today is my sister-in-law's birthday. I got to tell her happy birthday. Let me text her. do that after I get up here. But anyway, hey y'all, if you're joining the chat, drop down in the comments if you have any questions. We are talking about digital marketing. Yes, I'm talking about it because it is making money. It is causing people to be able to fire their companies, fire themselves. One lady said, I went to my job and I fired myself. And that's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna get into it real quick because I don't want to be up here very long. I do not want this to be a very long live, especially with no one asking questions. If you're watching the replay gang, y'all know what to do. Drop down, ask me questions. I'll answer those questions and hit me up. I'll leave after I finish this live, I'm going to update the description to include my email address as well as the link for those who are interested. It is 12:07 Eastern Standard Time. Once I drop the link to this opportunity in the description, I'm going to set the price for you. This is for you who are watching it on YouTube. If you catch this live after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my bad. Right now, the price is $297. I'm going to get that out of the way, but I'm going to drop the price to $125. The reason I'm dropping the price is because someone blessed me with dropping the price. I was able to get in for $139, and I was also able to get in using a payment plan. Offer me a payment plan, baby, and I'm gonna use it every single time. So in the chat, I'm gonna list the payment plans that you can use. They are Klarna, they are Affirm, they are Afterpay, they are Sezzle, and I'm missing one. Klarna, Afterpay, and what's the other one? There's another one that we offer. Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, Sezzle, Zip. All right. So those are the payment plans that are available for getting into this opportunity. Now, I'm going to go ahead because I see a few people here. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for you just in case you have to go before I finish talking. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link, because I know that some people have to, you're watching it while you can and for short amounts of time. For those of you who are watching the replay, the link will be pinned in the description box. I'm talking about Standing on Business, which is a digital-based platform. We are using this community to grow financially. In here, you're going to see some things that are going to be weird. They're going to be income testimonies, and I don't like the term income claims. I like to use the term testimony because these are people's real lives. They are letting you know that it is possible for me. It is definitely possible for you. If God can work with me to help me get some money, then he can work with you if you work it. You have to work. I was terrified of doing lives, y'all, because I was concerned about who was watching, what are they saying? Then I got concerned about, well, what if no one watches? It's not my concern anymore. If you don't watch, that's fine. But for those of you who are watching, it's my job to share this opportunity because it is a blessing. It has been a blessing to my life, and I've only been in here since February 18th. Am I making thousands of dollars yet? No, but we all have to start somewhere, and that's what people have to understand. A lot of people are so concerned about what other people are making and how fast they got it. They had to start somewhere. Nobody goes in as soon as you sign the dotted line or as soon as you pay, you got $12,000 miraculously in your hand. Now, there are people who have had $1,000 days. There are people who have had $2,000 days, but they worked it. And it's not going to work for you unless you work for it. It is a very simple group to be in. This community was started by a single mother of two, a registered nurse. $50 an hour is what she was making. She was in another community, but she decided to start this one because she saw a gap. She saw that where there could be something better created. Nothing was wrong with the other one, but for those of us who have short amounts of time, for those of us who don't have the bandwidth to watch long videos, or which is why I want this one to be short, who don't have the bandwidth to watch long videos or read a lot of paperwork, she created this community with those of us in mind. Listen, y'all, I have self-diagnosed ADHD. See, when I was younger, they weren't diagnosing ADHD because I'm older than y'all. I'm 51, and I ain't ashamed to say it. I'm 51, and they weren't really diagnosing us really back then. And if they were, a lot of people in my community weren't taking kids to the doctors to see about that. Talkative, very talkative. I got my work done, but I had to get it done when I could. I had to, soon it was given to me, I'm doing it, because otherwise I knew my mind was going to be on the next thing. The next train smoking, I was on it. So therefore, she created this community for those of us who are like this. This is the community I'm sharing with you guys on my screen. This is, excuse me, this is our community tab. No, this is our winning post tab, y'all. So this is where, forgive me, I thought I had it on the community tab. This is the winning post. So what I'm showing you are true testimonies of where people have been able to come in here and work. I started February the 18th. And I should have started going live sooner, but again, I was concerned. I was fearful. And I have learned that I have to step on the neck and the back of fear, and I have to be faithful and take God's word at his heart that He's given us and move with it. If I trust and believe in Him, then I gotta really trust and believe in Him. He said He's not gonna leave me. He's not gonna forsake me. He's gonna walk with me all the way, and I have to believe that. So therefore, I am just leaving any doubt behind. It takes faith the size of a mustard seed to do a whole lot of stuff. So I'm using my faith, and I'm going to share this opportunity with you. And I hope that if there's one person that understands this, one person that I touch with this information, then that's one that I have been able to help. And that's what I want to do. I want to help others see that there's another way. All right, so this is our winning post. These are income testimonies. I've been quiet, but I've been working. So this young lady is sharing that she's been quiet, she's been working, and she says she's trusting in God. She's trusting in Him even when she doesn't see the fruits of her labor. But through working and being consistent, she has been able to earn $5,059. Now, she didn't put exactly her time frame, but the fact remains, in this community, she's earned $5,059. This is Miss Doris. Thank you, Jesus. He delivers on time, on His timing. My first sale. Congratulations to Rachel Webb for being our new SOB member. So she got a new SOB member, and that's the person who purchased the community from her. She actually got a sale. So just hit 1,000. All right. No, that's not 1,000. She had one too many zeros, but she hit over 1,000. That's Charlie. She has a small win she's sharing. That ain't a small win to me. That's a big win because it's 1,000 more than I got right now. So she made $1,049 in this community. How? Sharing the opportunity. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just sharing with you. If y'all want to stay stagnant, stay broke, stay stuck, that's up to you. But I don't want people to be that way. I don't want people to have to constantly rob Peter to pay Paul. And if you are a believer in Christ, then He has already told us we are the head. We are supposed to be the head, not the tail, the lenders, not the borrowers. We are supposed to be above and not beneath. So we're not supposed to be the ones who are scrapping and scraping and scrambling. We're supposed to be the ones who are out here being able to help people. We're supposed to be the ones who are giving an opportunity, which is what I'm doing, giving y'all this opportunity. All right, so someone else is here. They're finally going live, learning how to make their AI songs. Back to back, $1,000 days, 4 days in a row. Bernita has made $1,000 4 days in a row. Wow. And here's her proof. From March 6th to March 9th, she's made $5,076. How many of y'all make that within 4 days at your JOB? How many of y'all? If you have a JOB, how many of y'all have made that within 4 days? And if you made it, you probably had to do a heck of a lot of work for it. You probably were doing your supervisor's job, doing the weak link on the team. You were probably doing their work, and they still were expecting more of you. How many of you have been doing so much and then you wanted to just take 1 day off and they just looked at you like you was crazy? How many of y'all have had that happen to you? How many of y'all who have been in jobs that just have had so much stress related on you and they still expect you to be there? I know I've been in that situation. Y'all have heard my story. I've told it on several videos before. But this is an opportunity for you to at least think about, you know what? I could make things better for myself. Matthew Jenkins met my first $1,000 day. Another person who made $1,000 in a day. March 8th, he made $1,052. By what? Sharing the opportunity. From baby steps to toddler runs. This is Tay. You guys, I'm ecstatic. I officially made my first sale, my first live sale today. I'm only 9 days in SOB. I knew what I had in my hands and hit the ground running. So he's sharing that he had $100 a day. See here, the beauty of this, Standing on Business Part 1, is 100% profit. 100% profit. So as long as you list this community at $100 and above, you get 100% of the profits. You can't go below 100, but you can go as high as you want. I've seen people talk about between 597, 567. Mine is 297. That's just how I feel comfortable going right now. But while we're on this live, it is 125, and I've already pinned the link for you. Well, I don't think I pinned it. I know I put it in here. Let me pin the link. And also in here, I put the different payment plans because you can use a payment plan to get in. Because listen, I know some people may not have all that money to get in, but they want a chance. They want an opportunity. And I'm just going to provide that opportunity to you. All right, Miss Daisy Cooper. She's another one who's a mover and shaker, a money maker. She said, I wasn't even going to post this, but God said, show them what's possible. And I needed to see this because see, it's sometimes you get on lives and you have people watching you or listening and you don't see any emotion, but you have to keep going. You have to be persistent. You have to be intentional about it. You have to be consistent, persistent, and just have that perseverance. And she said, y'all, I've only been working SOB consistently since December 1st, 2025. And even then it was part-time. After I walked away from that corporate job, January 26th was my first full-time month of consistency as a digital marketer. And here we are only at the beginning of March. I'm so grateful and thankful that I decided to stand on business. Stop being scared. Trust God and take action. As a beginner in digital marketing, a single mom of 4, single mother, she's now home. She took action. She said, stop doubting yourself. Stop overthinking. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Trust God. Start. Be consistent. Don't give up. Ever. Don't ever give up. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I like to go for Jeremiah 29:11. He knows the plans that he has for me, plans to prosper, not to fail me. And guess what? Miss Daisy brought in $30,098.49 from January to when did she post this? 3 days ago. Now tell me it ain't possible. I started my own merch line in drop shipping. So see here, you're going to learn about lots of things. You're going to learn about drop shipping. You're going to learn how to grow your followers. You're going to learn how to create ebooks. You're going to learn how to create e-courses. You're going to learn, if you want to, how to get brand deals. You'll learn how to get, if you get into SOB2, you'll learn how to pitch yourself for user-generated content options. You also will learn how to create your own courses, guides, templates. And if you don't want to create your own, they're done for you products already in here, ready for you to sell. Boom. All you got to do is customize the label on it, like put your own business name on there or your own branding. And you can sell it as is. You don't have to change anything on the inside. Isn't that amazing? You can just, if you don't like the graphics, you can take those out. There's so many opportunities in here. And for anyone who gets in here and says, I'm not doing well, it's because you're not trying. God is good. 3 sales on one live. So she sold this community 3 people on one live, March 8th. She made $333. That means that she listed her community at 111. Okay, 111. That's 3 people. Ain't that amazing? 24,000 in 2 months. I could go on and on and on and on sharing the wins within this community with you. But you have to understand. Something's in my eye. I have to show you how they got to those wins. So now I'm going to show you the actual community. I'm going to show you what is in our classroom. These are going to be called modules. These first 6 modules, this is your bread and butter. This is how you get in here, get learning, and get moving. Success starts here. Now, I told y'all she doesn't like to have long videos, documents on top of documents on top of documents. And if you say, well, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to do it, she's going to tell you step by step. This is her AI video that she created so that she didn't have to create the video herself. And this is her telling you what you're going to learn in the community.
Welcome to Standing On Business Community. I'm Lay's assistant. They call me the GOAT. Are you ready to make a bag? In this community, you will learn how to sell digital products and multiple streams of income. But that's not all. You can make money without showing your face, how to finesse the TikTok algorithm, and much more.
Now, that was a 21-second video. I told y'all. And look, everything is listed in order. There's going to be no question unanswered. Even if there's something that you are in here and you're like, I still don't understand, you post it in the community. Someone's going to help you. Someone's going to answer it. Then this next module is going to tell you how to get your feet wet. Then module 3 is going to tell you how to build your stand or your beacon store. And if you're not tech savvy, you don't know how to build a store yourself, guess what? There's someone in the community that can build the store for you. They're going to charge you $40. It's going to be $40, but they're going to be able to, build the store for you. This is going to teach you how to set up your profile, how to do content, how to grow your followers to 1,000. This module is module 7, which is locked. This is going to teach you how to go live on TikTok. Those are little tips and tricks that I needed. So I unlocked it for the $7. I would have wasted that somewhere else. 7-Eleven probably buying coffee and snacks. How to create your AI twin, how to go for do marketing faceless, because not everyone wants their face on camera. Not everyone can put their face on camera because some people, their job doesn't allow it. So they want to have an opportunity. They want to have a second line of income, but they can't do it with their face on camera because they might get in trouble with their job. This teaches you how to run a business faceless. Standing on business. This is going to give you those additional streams of income. These are e-courses. When you load it, when you log into it, excuse me, you will be able to take any of these e-courses at no additional cost because you've already gotten into the community. Now, one thing about these e-courses, you can then sell them. You can load them into your stand or your Beacon store, and then you can sell them at whatever price point you decide. This is another good thing about this community. A lot of it, you get the full autonomy to set your own price points, and you can resell these. You can bundle these. You can just list them in your store and look at all these options. Several different opportunities of creating an additional stream of income. And you too can use those as another stream of income because there may be something like notary. I'm learning how to become a notary public. So that's another stream of income on top of me being able to resell the community, on top of me being able to resell standing on business. That's three streams of income right there. Reselling SOB1, reselling SOB2, and becoming a notary. And then I have another one because I have a digital product. So that's 4 streams of income from one community. So if you get in here and say that there's nothing that you can sell, then you didn't look, you didn't try. I hate to be as blunt as I am, but it's the truth. You have to look, you have to research, give yourself an opportunity to learn so that you can grow, or you're just going to be stuck. Healthcare professionals. How many of you out there? I was in the healthcare industry. I was in the insurance side doing fraud, waste, and abuse as an analyst. Guess what? They got rid of me. They got rid of a clinician. They got rid of a manager. And then on the other side of the company, they got rid of more people. They got rid of people in the call center. They got rid of people who were investigators. They didn't just get rid of 1 or 2 people. They got rid of a lot of people. And if you think about it, your company probably has had layoffs and you just were, by the grace of God, not in the number. And see, here's the crazy part. A lot of people didn't even know layoffs were coming to our company, but they came. And I, unfortunately, for some people, I won't say unfortunately, I was blessed with the opportunity of being laid off. Why? Because it was helping my health. My job was actually literally keeping me sick. And I have had so much peace since I have not been at that place. Now, finding out about standing on business has even been a greater blessing to my life because I've seen how it's helping other people grow, and I'm growing as well because I'm following in their footsteps. Anybody in the healthcare field, these are different opportunities. These are, again, all e-courses. You can take these. Now, I don't have to be in the medical field to sell scrubs and scrub hats, but I could take this e-course, learn how to sell scrubs and scrub hats, and that'll be another stream of income. Medical courier. That's going to be something else that you're going to see. I don't have to be in the healthcare industry to do that, but I could take the medical courier class and become a courier. That's a popping thing that people are getting into right now, medical courier. So again, these are all streams of income. All of those are streams of income. Then down here, you get the private label rights. This is where you can use a done for you product. You have your planners, your journals, your templates, all the things that that are already done for you. And I'm going to show you some examples. These are some examples of things that are already done for you. And all you have to do is copy it, rebrand it, meaning use your own branding, and then you can resell it. Money savings challenge, budget planner, financial planner, girl boss calendar, social media marketing planner. That's a good thing because a lot of people now are trying to move over to social media. So if you think about it, you have opportunities within here to create documents or use documents that are already created that you can then resell on your store to people who are trying to get into these things. Manifestation, prayer, gratitude journal. Then for those who are in education, especially the new teachers, you could help them, you could create a monthly or weekly teacher planner, sell that on Etsy, sell it in your stand or your Beacon store. You can actually put links on your Facebook page. You can sell it through YouTube. These are all planners and things that you can sell to other people, and you have more than one way to sell them. There is what they're saying, more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to sell. You don't have to just sell on your store. Promote yourself through your social media plans. How many of you are using your phone right now to watch this video? How many of you watching it on a laptop? Listen, we spend a whole lot of time on our devices, a lot of time. We are using it as consumers and entertainment. Start using your phone as not only being a consumer and using it for entertainment, use it to earn, use it to educate. Okay. We got to be smarter about these things. We're paying phone bills, paying for phone plans, but we're constantly putting money out. Learn to get money back in from these phones. All right. So that's your done for you products. Then if you're going to go live on TikTok, then this, or if you want to go, if you're on TikTok, this is going to teach you how to get into the pilot program so that you can become a TikTok shop seller, so that you can have your own little orange cart. If you want to become an Amazon influencer where you have your own storefront, there's a section here that's going to teach you how to do that, the steps to take, brand deals, how to get in here and pitch yourself to these brands so that you can promote, get product and a check on the back end. Becoming an esthetician or service provider, selling arena suites. That's where you're going to buy a suite. If you don't want to go to that event, you flip that suite. You're selling your suite. Then you got print on demand. Learn how to set up your Printify store, connect it to Etsy, and start generating some cash. There are too many ways for us to make cash for us to just be sitting on our hands. The more we sit like this, the more we think, I can't do this, I don't know if it will work. Well, what if it will? What if it does work? Stop crossing your arms to opportunities and open them up, because the more you open yourself up to opportunities to get good in your life, the more good is going to come to you. But the more you sit there with your face turned up and thinking that everything is a SCAM and thinking that people trying to trick you and trying to get you to get into something that ain't real, the more you're going to lose out. Trust me. I know. Trust me. All right, this section here is going to be banners that are on TikTok. Moneymaker bundle. What is that? That's for the person who's not quite ready to get in. You can list this bundle on your store and people can purchase it and they'll learn about digital marketing, affiliate marketing, as well as network marketing. That's what that is for. And you can set the price point for all of this stuff. Okay. Well, everything I just showed you, you create your own price point in your store. Now I'm going to show you SOB2. But first, I want you to know what I just showed you is the foundation. That's SOB1. That is the foundation. Now I'm going to show you SOB2, which comes with SOB1. So see, once you purchase SOB2, you're going to also get SOB1 included. Here's the amazing part. When you purchase SOB2, you get 2 streams of income off the bat, because you can resell SOB2 at an affiliate of 85%. Right now, it is as listed at $247, which means you're going to bring in $209.95 or something like that for every time you resell SOB2. Then you can also resell SOB1 for people who don't want to get into 2. So you purchase SOB2, is going to come with 1. You can list SOB1 at any price you want as long as it is no lower than $100. That's 2 streams of income at one purchase. Okay, now let me show you SOB2 real quick. All right, so this is SOB2. What's coming with SOB2? Well, you get SOB1, which I just told you. Ooh, my nose is itching. Also, you'll learn how to create your own digital products, whereby you may not want to. Okay. You may not want to use a product that's already created by someone. You may want to create your own digital product, your own ebook, your own course, your own guide. You may want to learn how to create your own from scratch. This is going to teach you how to create your own digital product. Then if you wanted to get into user-generated content, this is where you're going to, you're going to have this content. It's going to, it's like everyday people like you and me. A lot of us will purchase a product that we've seen an everyday regular person like you and me display or promote over those who have star power. So this is going to show you how you can post photos, videos, give reviews, create posts, comments, and testimonials of products that you are reviewing, whether it be on TikTok, Instagram, or here on YouTube. You're sharing your experience. So you'll also learn how to get into user-generated content through SOB2. Then faceless theme pages. What are some ideas? The Jasmine brand, the Neighborhood Talk, what else? TMZ. They are all faceless because the owners of those pages really don't be having their face up there. The theme is get into everybody's business and let's talk about what's going on in the world. So those are the faceless theme pages. Also, ideas of faceless theme pages could be motivational quotes, affirmations, coffee aesthetic, gardening, manifestation pages, pages that just play music, like lo-fi music. You can get faceless theme pages that just talk about how the ways to make money, and you're just showing different things, different opportunities, different lines of ways that people can make money without ever putting your face on, because people are making money without having their face on their camera. Then you'll learn how to make an AI song. And y'all, I've made two, and I'm thinking about changing my you actually downloading one of mine to start using that on my own videos. One is a love song that I wrote for my husband, and then the other one is a digital marketing slash business song that's going to give you that energy you need. It's going to give you that boost. So I learned how to make a song. And yes, you do have to pay for the monthly subscription for the app, which is like $10. I think it's no more than $10 is how much I'm paying. But I could then post my music on all of these apps to stream my music. Y'all, if those of you who are on this YouTube platform making videos, if you're on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, a lot of times you can't use certain music. It'll say royalty, or licensed, or things like that. Think about using your own music. Think about you creating music, listing it on these streaming sites by using a distributor, and then you will then be able to do the same thing, monetize the music that you made. So that's something else that comes along with SOB2. Then you'll learn, if you're on TikTok, you'll learn how to battle. You can learn how to run, check your analytics to know if you've been shadow banned, to see if you got any restrictions, why, if you do have restrictions. You'll learn about starting your Etsy store, how to get it up and running and making money. And then you can learn how to become a grow host. That's those rooms on YouTube, on TikTok, where you go and they're like, teaching you you're teaching people how to use TikTok effectively and efficiently, but you're also able to grow your page because people are following one another on there. So that is my quick little spiel about how to get into standing on business and how to make money digitally. It is 31 minutes and 24 seconds. I'm proud of myself because I kept it almost at 30 minutes. Again, for those of you who are watching the replay, the link is going to be available, and I'm also going to put in the description the different payment plan options that are there for you. You can get into a payment. Some of these allow you to get in at no cost, but again, I got in for $37, and I paid $139 to get in the plan. I'm offering it right now for $125. So you will be able to get into Standing on Business Part 1 for $125. SOB2 is $247. Again, if you get SOB2, you'll have 2 streams of income immediately off the bat. All right, guys, I thank y'all for y'all's time, and I'll talk to y'all the next time. Bye.